What's up, people? Today, I'm finally going to get the opportunity to give you my official review on the Kingsong 16X electric unicycle. Widely regarded as one of the most controversial yet polarizing electric unicycles of 2019. Now, fast forward to today, and I'm going to give you my 2020 review of the Kingsong 16X. Let's go. So, spoiler alert, I absolutely love this wheel. Let me start and get that off my chest right away. Now, this wheel has a 1554 watt-hour battery. They always round it up to 1600 when you see it in certain places. But yes, so approximately 1600 watt-hour battery. It's got a 2200 watt motor and it's 84 volts. It'll do 32, about 31, 32 is what it's rated. It says cruising speed of 31 when you look at most places. And I've had it up to 31. I saw the speedometer flick to 32 before I panicked and braked real hard. So I know it'll do what it says it will do. And I'm a big guy. I'm not a lightweight, so for this thing to pull me around, it means something. And that's one of the things I want to talk about. I was gonna call this the official big guy review because there are lots of guys out there riding, and when you see these on plenty of most of the advertisements, they're showing people who are 150 pounds, 160 pounds, and they're leaning hard and pushing these things. But what happens when you get somebody who's my size? Right now, I'm weighing in at a hefty 230 pounds at 5'11". So for me to ride on these wheels, it means that these wheels are being put to their true test, and I'm actually stressing them the way that most of us will. When you get a guy who is 160 pounds on it, it's not the same type of stress on the wheel that it is coming from me. The strong motor, the good watt hour on the battery, this wide tire, all these things combined to me still in 2020 make this one of the best wheels that have been made yet. It's not the best wheel, but it's one of the best wheels. It has that wide tire, as I mentioned. It has a nice bright light. It also has a sensor on that light, so when you go into the dark, the light will come on. It has different levels to the light, so it's not just one brightness. And let's not even forget about this trolley handle. This is the best trolley handle that has been made yet. When it comes to handles, that is a very controversial issue because people want to be able to carry their wheel around, and being able to do that with this convenience may not strike you as necessary until you need it. So never underestimate the power of a good trolley handle. It has a lift sensor. When you lift it, it automatically shuts the wheel off so that you can lift it and raise it up. I lost the cover in one of my mishaps, let's say. But it has 2 USB ports here where you can charge your phone or other device that you may want to charge from there. The foot plates. These really nice large foot plates, they have really good grip tape on them, and these have been my favorite foot plates so far. So I think these are amazing. And the side texture on this wheel, the way that it's designed, it gives you a whole lot of comfort. I added these Cobra pads for my riding, and they allow me to grip the wheel underneath with my foot. Number one, these pads help me to grip the wheel, but number two, because of the comfort and the design of the wheel, some people don't like the wheel because they say it's a little too wide, but I think it's perfect. I think it has a good size to it, and I'm able to grip this wheel really well. This wheel is a torque monster. I can tell you right now that this is definitely the torquiest wheel I have ever ridden. I recently said during a live stream that all you gotta do is blow on it and it takes off, and that's what it feels like. You lean on it and it goes. However, you have to be careful, because if you weigh as much as I do and you lean on it hard, the harder you lean on it, it will push back. And you'll get the beep, 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 really, really quick, and it'll be ready. And you have to be careful and be concerned if you're pushing the motor too hard, because you definitely don't want to get a cutout. And I did suffer a cutout on this machine. I'll put that video up, but because the battery was down around 30%, I was riding with another group, so I was trying to pass someone, so I was pushing it, and I was seated, and again, with my weight, the low battery percentage, it trying to compensate for the bump in the road, it did cut out on me. So I did push it to the point that it did cut out on me, and that was frustrating, but it was a learning experience. So a lot of people didn't like this wheel because it did have the ability to cut out. And some people don't like the wheel because at a lower percentage, anything under 50%, you had to pay attention. You couldn't push it as hard. And a lot of wheels are like that. But that's a Kingsong wheel. Kingsong and InMotion err on the side of safety. Like I said, the pedal, the sides, the light, the USB, the charging handle, there's so many positives in this wheel because of the sizing and the way that it is. Sometimes if you don't ride the wheel and really get used to it, it does feel almost like it's top heavy. I say that because when I ride this wheel, I feel like I have to use my whole body, and when I'm turning, I feel like I'm almost dancing and flowing on it. I love the feeling that this wheel gives me, but other people like the thinner tires, and the way the thinner tire allows you to turn even easier. So they didn't like that about this wheel, and this is probably the closest tire to the Z10, which is a 4-inch tire. So it gave people a little bit of that feeling, but not quite. So that's all I got for you today. I hope that if you were thinking about this wheel in 2020, you realize that this is still in 2020 one of the top choices for new wheels. If you are learning to ride an EUC, this is definitely a great wheel for you. And if you already have an EUC and you're looking for an upgrade, this is definitely a wheel that offers a lot. So I know that a lot of things that I've covered have been covered by other people. I just wanted to let you know how I felt about the wheel and give you my official review. So I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please feel free to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, come back and check me out. And if you like the shirt or the Wheel Life shirts and stickers that I have, check the description in the box below. I will see you in the next one. We'll talk again next week. Peace.